So what made you stop? Because Joey has a similar story. He just stopped. He didn't go to rehab or anything.
Yeah. Well, my voice was starting to get shot, and I had 3 other guys in the band, and it was like, when you're the singer and everybody's surviving, you can't go, well, I can't sing. Now nobody's paying bills. So they're like, what the fuck are you doing blow for when you know your voice is going to be fucked up? So... And also, I was describing the pain to somebody of what, like, a bad throat feels like. Like, when you hear about singers like Adele or Steven Tyler or anybody where they get vocal nodes, that's like calluses on your vocal cords. It feels like 100-pound weights on your throat. So you're like, I got to get rid of this, So that is bummer.
What happens when the expression, your voice goes? Let me get a milk dud over there. Let me see what you got in the bag of life. Like, let's take an example. Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw Chris Cornell early on. I don't know what year it was, and his voice sounded great, but it was a small place.
Right.
Then I saw him in 97, before I left Seattle.
Yeah.
And it wasn't good. And I'm like, is this the H? Is this the blow? And then I saw him on Saturday Night Live. It's on YouTube, though, Down on the Upside.
Yeah.
Oh, God, his voice is bad. And now, Chris's voice is a little back.
Yeah.
But it's not all back. He has to sing a different style now to describe what happens. What happens to your voice?
Well, you got to think about when you're writing those tunes and recording them, you're 20, 21 years old. You're not thinking, when I'm 55, I'm going to be singing Hands All Over. You know how high that is, like, hands all over. You're not thinking about that. You're thinking, I can sing high, and I'm going to fucking show you guys I can sing high. Though obviously, they're kind of Zeppelin, Sabbath back then. And so you sing high. You're not like who thought Brian Johnson was going to sing Back in Black at 60 years old? You're not thinking that. So you're in the studio and you're singing. And also, you got to understand, when you're in the studio, it's so fucking easy to sing. You got phones on. You can hear everything perfect. And you're like, back in black, hit the sand. Been too long, I'm glad to be back. Well, that's how loud as you're singing. Now when you're in a fucking arena and it's crazy loud. This is pre in-ear monitors. Now most singers use those. You just have shitty speakers on the floor, and you're going over Marshall stacks that are like fucking locomotives, and you're trying to sing on top of that. So your voice just gets trashed, and no sleep, air conditioning, buses, travel, interviews, over and over and over. Smoke, like the fake smoke, that shit's, I hate that stuff.
What does air conditioning do? Because I used to work on a TV show where the host would come in to do voiceovers, and he loved the booth really cold, but then I've heard a lot of people like it really warm.
Well, some people it dries out their throat. Some people it doesn't. But AC can dry out your throat. Different climates. You can get into like Arizona and shit, and be all dry. Wherever everything. The problem with singing is it's your body. Guitar is too. It's hands, but that takes years to go, like you get carpal tunnel or something. But with singing, it's completely your body, and you want to get up and running like the band and party all night and talk, and and you can if you're gonna keep going. I mean, these bands like AC/DC, if you look at their tour on Back in Black, they played like a solid year every fucking day. There's no day off once that record hits. You don't get to go, I need 4 days off. They go, no, man. It doesn't happen because there's too much money lost on days off. Hotels, tour bus, cruise, everything.
And you said you toured for 4 years straight once. Or
3 years, yeah. But that's van stuff, and you can plot it out your own way. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's not every night.
It's every night, but you're not like, that's a larger scale. Those guys could be doing 3 interviews a day in the morning. Like when we do comedy and you got to go do morning radio. Imagine you got to do morning radio, then afternoon radio, then you go sound check, then you do the gig, then maybe you got to get right on the bus. You don't sleep right away on the bus. You're wide awake, jacked from the gig. And then you roll into town 6 a.m., back to radio, some more radio, a sound check. You know, after a while, you're like, fuck. I'm tired right now from doing comedy, you know? And that's not even like, you know, rock. Rock, also, you have mad volume. Shit is so fucking loud on stage, and you're out there just trying to get above it.
Very interesting what you said, that when you sing, it's your whole body. I feel the same way about fucking comedy sometimes.
It's true.
When I headline 5 shows, Friday night, when I go back to my room, I'm stiff. It's like I played in a football game. I gotta go back. Yeah. It's your whole fucking body. I feel my toes holding onto the floor. I feel my spine in action. My mind's thinking. I'm speaking at a certain volume. It's really, people think, you know, I come home on Sunday. I have a week, you know, I'm 51. I don't have Sundays in me. I don't have a Wednesday in me. Yeah. I don't have that show on Wednesday. A couple of weeks ago, I got greedy when I was home a week, and I called and I got all these spots.
Yeah.
By Sunday, my blood pressure was 2,000 because I'm getting home at 12, staying up till 1. You're jacked 1:30.
Yep.
And then you're getting up at 6 with the baby. And you're doing it all over again. You're writing, you're doing a podcast, you're talking to this guy, you're talking to that guy. It adds the fuck up.
Yeah, man.
When I go on the road now, I try to keep it light. Friday and Saturday. I got 2 shows. I don't want to be walking around. I don't want to go to no fucking events.
Yeah.
I don't want to do nothing because I know that whatever I do is going to take away from my show. I'm going to be tired. I'm not going to sell a joke the right way because my knee hurts. So I don't want that to happen.
Does the voice thing come into effect? Because you scream, you don't scream, but you're loud. You're not a quiet person on stage.
No, you know, you're breathing and you're thinking, and that requires fucking calories and rest. And
yeah,
it's
man.
Amazing. It
in the last
really
month,
does.
I feel like I'm falling apart. It's weird, and I've never felt like this. But I'm working 7 days a week. I'm 48, and in the last month, my knees hurt. But my brain, I feel foggy lately. And I don't know what that is. Like, I'm just like...
You just need a couple of days off to keep your mind... You need to go get entertained. You need to go see Judas Priest one night.
See a movie.
A couple movies. Watch some people walk by and fall.
Yeah.
And then your mind gets refueled. Your mind gets refueled when you do the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
So I watched a movie in my hotel room. I hate doing it, but I did it. $16 fucking.
Yeah.
But I did it because I know this is what I need to be good at night.
Yeah.
I need to watch a couple Law and Orders. I need to take my mind off what I'm doing. You know, if you ask a Major League Baseball player before he has a game, what's he want to do? He wants to do something completely opposite than that game. You want to listen to some music, maybe watch a TV show. So now when it's time, your mind is perplexed and focused and ready to fucking blow up. If you're sitting there thinking about it, you're wasting that energy. You're burning energy. If you're just sitting there watching the UFC, cheering for a fight with your mind somewhere else, it's so much better for you. At least this is what I feel.
So do you have worse sets? Like when you started out, if you were going over your set list and going over jokes?
When I first started out, until about 15 years ago, I hadn't figured it out. A great lady once told me on game shows, on game day, I don't do dick before the shows. Really? You don't want to go eat dinner? No. And I was like, that's amazing. She goes, and I thought about it. And every time I go meet people to eat dinner at 6, I'd bomb the first show.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be eating dinner talking. And then they're asking you stupid questions. So tell us about L.A. What's the auditioning process? And you're talking, and you're talking, and you're talking, and you're talking. That's not... Now you get on stage and you're unfocused. You didn't entertain. You were entertaining.
Yeah.
So when I go to dinner, you call me up and go, my family wants to take you out to dinner. I'm entertaining. They're asking me fucking questions. How was it working with De Niro? How was it working with Adam Sandler? So I'm entertaining.
Yeah.
So now I got to do 3 fucking shows. So now the people who are paying to see me, I'm bombing in front of them because I'm tired from talking with these jerk-offs for dinner about nothing.
So what's your perfect day on the road then?
Perfect day on the road is on a Friday morning, I get up, I do a little radio. I go back, I get stoned, I take a nap. Right? On the way to radio, I might eat a little breakfast, maybe before I get a little breakfast. On the way back, I get stoned. I don't want to do no fucking podcast. I don't want to do shit.
Yeah, I get up around,
I get up at 2 o'clock. I'm done with podcasts. When I leave here on Wednesday, I'm done with podcasts, okay? Now, then comes fucking Friday. I get up around 2. I go downstairs. I eat lunch somewhere very close. somewhere very close. On the way back, I smoke a joint. I drink a cup of coffee. Now I have an hour to sit down and go over my material for the night. Go over maybe something I said to Laugh Factory, something. I'll call you and go, what did I say the other night at the store? And you're telling me. That's what I'm doing. My food's digesting. So about 4:30, I go to the gym. I ride the bike. I lift some fucking weights. I jump in the pool. You might steam and sauna. You're back upstairs by 6 o'clock. Now you got an hour. You're coming upstairs. You watch a little news. Maybe at 6:30, you go upstairs. You wash your pussy. 7 o'clock, you're ready to fucking go. You sit there till 7:30. You take a cab or they come get you.
So
That's it. I don't want to see nobody. Huh?
You don't eat dinner before a show?
No, I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to eat. I don't want to talk
no,
to
I just meant by yourself.
Yeah, by myself the whole time. There's no reason to be talking. I'm sitting there. I'm preparing. I got 2 fucking shows. I got to go entertain 250 fucking people a show for 2 shows minimum. You think, what am I going to go do? Who do you want to go talk to? I go do my 2 shows. Now, Friday for me is a big night. That's a big night. I come home, I take sleeping pills because I want to sleep 15 hours because Saturday night I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to get on that fucking plane at 5 in the fucking morning and get the fuck out of there. So my Friday night, there's no partying, there's no drinking, there's no nothing. Once the show's over, I go back. I may get something to eat. I may not get something to eat. More than likely, I won't get something to eat, but I get a nice coffee, strong, and I'll stay up till 2 and write and go over my show and think of what I said and what I thought of and Law and Order's on or something stupid. And about 2 o'clock, I take 2 fucking sleeping pills, and I want to sleep till 9, 9:30, 10. I want to get up, eat breakfast, and if I'm lucky enough, smoke a joint and come back and take another fucking nap till 12. We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.